Hello, my name is Russell Schleier. I'm a student at Governor State in class MIS 7101, and this is a technology briefing regarding reasons to have cloud hosting. And I'm with Tom Ellison here, and I'm going to interview him. He has done some work with cloud hosting before and was involved with the decision process as far as hosting would go. So I have a couple of questions I'm going to ask, and then I'll let Tom go ahead. Number one, there are as many business objectives for the cloud as there are shades of color, such as CapEx to OpEx budgeting, flexibility, agility, and high availability. Why would you want to move to the cloud?
Well, basically because you no longer need to pay for the high license and maintenance fees on software and hardware. And one of the main reasons is you pay for what you use. You don't have to maintain the hardware, you don't have to maintain the software, you don't have to do the upgrades. You just have to, and it's no longer a capital expenditure, it is now operational expense. And you pay for what you use.
Okay. The next question. The real test of importance is the resources you are willing to allocate to achieve your objectives. What resources of time, money, and effort are you willing to put into it?
Well, in order to maintain certain parts of the infrastructure internally, you pay for hardware, software, license, and maintenance, and have resources with expertise to run and maintain the hardware on a 24/7 by 365-day basis. That's a huge expense. You can use cloud for pennies on the dollar for things like storage or other applications. I'm willing to pay a percentage, which this allows me to shift the financial resources of the network infrastructure.
Okay, CSPs vary widely in how they monitor access physically and virtually to their cloud environments. What controls are acceptable to you, and what would raise a red flag?
I found that cloud providers that we are currently using are overprotective of their environment. It makes it much more difficult for us to get any work done, although we still need to go through the exercise to get the work done. We just have to have them do it. We can't sit down and do it like we used to. It's a whole other environment that you have to get used to working in. You have to learn how to navigate through these services that at one time we were able to just do it ourselves, through change control and then actually doing the work. Now we have to deal with another entity and their controls that they put on it.
All right, number 20. Some companies are comfortable with one DR facility. Others want multiple facilities. Only you know what is right for you. How many facilities are available for DR and where are their locations?
Our CSP has multiple locations. They have DR sites in San Diego, Dallas, Denver, Illinois, Florida, New Jersey, India, Australia, and there's more. I didn't want to go through the whole list. We can only afford one. It's also doubles as our test and dev site as well. That's in San Diego. Our production site is in New Jersey.
Okay, very good. Okay, 31. Cloud readiness is another area where you grade on a curve, but this time you grade yourself. Have you performed a cloud readiness assessment, and how ready were you at the time?
We were not ready for cloud. Our infrastructure was not ready. We are in fact still upgrading our infrastructure so that it can handle the needs for cloud usage. For instance, our PCs were old, our network was old, servers were newer than the PCs,
Sure,
obviously.
but needed to be upgraded.
Right, we had to upgrade all our PCs. We're in the process of upgrading our network core infrastructure as well as the access layer of switches. We have two left. We have the core infrastructure here at corporate and one more location for the access switches out of the 6 total. It also comes down to your pipe sizes or your connections to the,
internet.
if they're not big enough, you're gonna have performance issues.
That's a good point.